Strap in for a journey to the filthy and bizarre side of the animal kingdom. I'm Sticky Nick, and we're diving into the top 10 weirdest animal poo facts that are so gross they're amazing. At number 10, the parrot fish, a vibrant critter that turns coral into fine white sand, one dump at a time. Every mouthful of coral gets ground up and expelled as sandy waste, transforming beaches into places of paradise. So when you're sunbathing on that soft sand, remember it's all thanks to fish poop. Feel that gritty texture? Yep, that's a parrotfish's bumhole hard at work. Bruh. And here's the kicker. Each parrotfish is like a tiny swimming sand factory, churning out more than 200 pounds of sand each year. That's right, these fish are shitting out entire beaches. Next time you bury a mate in the sand, just think you're probably using parrotfish crap as your shovel. Makes you wonder about going barefoot, doesn't it? Next up at number 9, it's the colossal blue whale, whose bowel movements are legendary. Each release sends hundreds of pounds of poop erupting into the ocean, creating a monstrous cloud that feels like an entire ecosystem. It's like an underwater poop volcano, spewing out a plume that's so nutrient-rich it kickstarts life in the ocean. Talk about making a splash. But get this, each dump from one of these behemoths can unload over 200 gallons of excrement at a time. Imagine the sheer size of that dump. It's like a dump truck tipping over in slow motion, but way stinkier. And because it's so rich in nutrients, the whale crap is basically the all-you-can-eat buffet for sea life. If the ocean had a Michelin star restaurant, it'd be rated 5 poops, all thanks to our big blue crapper here. So next time you're out whale watching and see the telltale spout, remember, you might just be downwind of the biggest toilet flush you'll ever see. It makes you rethink that ocean swim, huh? Number 8 brings us to the Binturong, also known as the bear cat, whose poo smells uncannily like buttered popcorn. This bizarre gift comes from a chemical in their guts called 2AP, which creates a warm, toasty aroma as it processes their fruity diet. Next time you're munching on popcorn at the movies, just think of the Binturongs behind. That popcorn scent, yep, it's the same one wafting from their furry backside. Cinema stacks will never be the same. But here's the kicker. These critters are literally walking around the jungle, dropping clues that lead straight to their butts. It's like nature's inviting you to the smelliest movie night ever. And for anyone who's ever thought this popcorn could use a little more flavour, remember, the Binturong's been seasoning its offerings long before movie theatres caught on. Just be glad they're not serving it at the concession stand. At number 7, let's dive deep with the horseshoe crab, a creepy ocean dweller more alien than aquatic. Not only does this prehistoric critter bleed blue, but it also squirts out glowing green poo. Imagine this, while you're worried about turning the bathroom light on at night, the horseshoe crab is there, lighting up the ocean floor with its radioactive-looking dung like a neon horror show. Seriously, each time this living fossil takes a dump, it's like a green fireworks display of the grossest kind. If there were an award for the most disgusting way to help the environment, these guys would win it by landslide. At number 6, meet the Wombat, the master of poo craftsmanship. These furry engineers don't just poop, they poop in cubes, perfectly formed geometric turds that don't roll away. Wombats are out there crafting bricks not for building but for marking their territory. It's like playing Tetris with their crap. And here's the kicker, wombats produce about 80 to 100 cube poos each night. That's right, they're laying down a minefield of turd blocks under the cover of darkness. Next time you're impressed by someone's craftsmanship, just remember, wombats shape their dumps into perfect squares. Makes your bathroom habits seem quite mundane, doesn't it? Halfway there with the African Civet at number 5, the unwitting barista of the animal kingdom, whose digestive enzymes transform coffee beans into Kopi Luwak, the world's most expensive brew. Fancy a cup of joe that's been marinating in civet intestines? This cat-like creature eats the beans, which stew inside its guts, fermenting with its gastric juices before being shat out as the gold standard of coffee. That's right, these beans get a full digestive spa treatment before hitting your cup. So when you sip that fancy latte, you're tasting a critter's crap. Cheers to that! At 4, meet the dung beetle, nature's filthy fanatic. These critters don't just play with poo, they turn it into a way of life, sculpting massive crap balls that can dwarf an apple. Dung beetles making a cosy, stinking love den out of animal crap. They're rolling turds to impress their mates and then hatching their babies in a soft bed of aged poop. It's like they're throwing a dung disco where the walls are made of crap and the dance floor squishes underfoot. If dung beetles had a reality show, it would be called Extreme Makeover Poo Edition. So next time you whine about your crappy apartment, remember these guys. They eat, sleep and screw in a sphere of dung. Slithering in at number 3, the Giant Isopod, a nightmare from the deep that feasts on the foulest offerings of the ocean. These creepy critters scavenge for anything dead and decaying, including the long-forgotten poo that settles in the murky depths. Imagine these armoured ghouls of the seafloor chowing down on centuries-old whale turds and fish carcasses. They're not picky eaters. Give them a rotting snack marinated in seabed sludge and they're in heaven. Think of them as the dumpsters of the ocean, gobbling up all the crap the sea coughs up. So, think your job sucks? At least you're not a giant isopod getting your jollies from jellyfish jellies and snacking on sediment-soaked stools. Stepping into the spotlight at number 2, the capybara. These massive rodents take recycling to a whole new level. They eat their own poo, not just once, but as part of their daily diet to squeeze out every last nutrient. Imagine having your favourite meal, then enjoying its leftovers straight from your own behind. That's a capybara's dining guide. Eat crap, eat again, and make sure nothing goes to waste. It's like these guys looked at their poo and thought, you know what, that was so good the first time, let's have another round. They practically invented the crap, eat, repeat diet. So next time you think about probiotics or that fancy detox, just remember these critters. They munch on their own crap cakes, fresh from the oven, warm, gooey and packed with goodness. Taking the top spot at number 1, the green sea turtle, the ocean's unsuspecting badass. These guys chow down on venomous jellyfish, turning deadly dinners into non-lethal crap. Inside their guts, a war rages as the turtle neutralizes venomous stingers only to eject them later in a diabolical trail of sting-laden turd bombs. Imagine hitting the beach thinking you're about to swim in clear waters only to find yourself in a slapstick nightmare of stinky, stingy turtle turds. So, next time you're snorkeling and see a green sea turtle, remember, you might be swimming in its stingy shitstorm. There you have it, nature's filthiest freaks turning crap into a masterpiece. Hit that subscribe for more disgustingly awesome facts.